if you're upside down in your portfolio, if you bought at the top of the market or you bought what you thought was the dip and then it went down another 40%, this video is for you. I pray that it helps in some capacity. I don't have a crystal ball, even though I'm an author of a book on psychic stuff called Unleash the Psychic in You. But I'm telling you, some of the psychic stuff, it is very hard for it to work for the market. Somehow it just doesn't, sort of like you can't really, you can't get the lottery numbers, but you can have intuitive insight. You can tune in at a higher level and figure out what is best for you. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for lighting up that bell to get my notifications when I share something on my crypto journey. And I want to be very clear here. What I share is not investment advice. Sometimes I'm going to show you different crypto that I've gone into, why I've gone into them, why I'm passionate about them, why I was in something and then I wasn't in it anymore. And then whether you like it or don't like it, my hope is that it helps you gain clarity about what is right for you. I want you to make sure that you make the right choices for your investments, for your life. Earlier today, I checked in on my Robinhood. I hold Lucid Motors, right? It's not a crypto, but there's a reason why I'm sharing this. So I looked at Lucid, and when I looked at the pattern and how it dropped off, and then it's sort of been flatlining, you could say consolidating, but knowing how things are geopolitically at the moment, with all the intensity that's going on, it feels like that this crash on the stock market is right around the corner. I'm not, again, I wish I could tell you exactly when, but I do believe that crash is coming, because in a way it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, because when you've got people out there saying the crash is coming, you've got massive leaders globally saying a crash is coming, and then people get scared and then it happens. I continue to hold my Lucid. I love it. For me, when I bought it, I said this is something I'm getting for the long term, because I live here in Arizona. And I remember the first time I saw the Lucid studios, the cars, and I just went, oh, I want that. I want to be in that. The crypto market is known for being stormy. It gets really wild. For someone who is coming from the stock market and hasn't gone into crypto, see, I went into crypto first and then I went into the stock market. The stock market felt like a pond compared to the great crypto ocean. Are we going to then go and have this massive run up and then have a crash and come down? And what I get, the intuitive guidance, that sort of what comes from, I guess, my higher self, is just, it's going to be stormy for a while. It's just how it is. And just hold on, stay in your boat, and just stay in it. Your boat, your ship, whatever the water vehicle is, just stay in it and just hold on and just look at that horizon while the water's very choppy and you won't get seasick. That's the metaphor that Spirit gave me for the markets at the moment. And zoom out a lot. And I like that. I like that expression a lot. And that's something that I'm including in my spiritual toolbox for trading. So that in the cryptocurrency market, I do not trade emotionally. And some of you, those of you who know me, you know I can get quite emotional. I'm a Scorpio. I get passionate. I can be very frosty and aloof, and I can be very loving. But putting that all aside, emotional trading. First of all, let me go back a step. If you are not in crypto right now and you're trying to figure out whether you should go into it, or you're newer to it, I would really be careful at the moment, because I remember this time last year, you could be a total novice, you could have no idea about technical analysis, and you could still make money. Before you thought, oh, it hit the top. It didn't hit the top. It would just go through a pullback and then it would pump some more. I mean, it was so easy to make money in the markets. So it's not like that right now. From what I'm seeing, it's a totally different experience. So I would say be very, very careful. But there's something, what I said at the beginning of this video was, if you are upside down right now, if you bought at the top, or if you're just, again, you bought what you thought was the bottom, and we don't know if the bottom of this is in yet. I'm going to share a few key points with you, so stick with me. The first thing is, I'm going to share a little something. Spirit said to me, Joanna, go get your book, Big Miracles, the 11 Spiritual Rules of Ultimate Success. Oh, there it is. Yay. And so go to page 72. And maybe that's because that's the year I was born. And the page, this came up. I'm just going to read this little bit to you. And I want you to really take this in. Take this in, let yourself receive so you can get your own insight, because whatever the mainstream media says, whatever, the news says, oh, like now's the time to buy, or now's the time to sell, whatever it is, I do not think it's a good idea to listen to it. The purpose of Crypto Angel Network is to connect with other like-minded crypto angels, crypto investors, people who believe in crypto, believe in the blockchain and the power of it to do good in the world, whether you're a crypto gamer, a trader, a developer, an artist, doing business in the metaverse, whatever it is that you're doing, that you can really be in tune, because you are leading edge in this space. So the little paragraph I'm going to read for you here is, think about this in relationship to the markets right now. April the 11th, 2022, resistance. Now, I thought about the other day when Peter Thiel, roasted Warren Buffett, and that there is a suppression right now. Why isn't BitK at 100,000? I don't want to go into that, the specifics of that, but what is clear here is there is resistance. Now, bear that in mind, this resistance. And then go back to what I said before about zooming out. Again, these are just my thoughts, what I think is going to happen, not investment advice. So it says, as you take, or as I said, yes, I'm like, oh, wow, this is wise. Did I actually write that? As you take step after step and get closer to your big miracles, you're likely to feel more resistance. So if you bought at the top, if you bought on the way down, if you're looking at your portfolio, and I'll show you my portfolio afterwards, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show everything, but I'm going to show you overall where it was when I bought in and where I'm at right now. And you let me know in the comments, have a guess if you think you can figure out where it is. But my point being is, you might feel like breaking point. You might feel really scared because we're likely to go lower in the weeks ahead. I'm pretty certain there's a crash coming in real estate. It is coming. It's not just FUD. It is coming. I do think there is a stock market crash coming. I think that the crash in crypto, it's not going to be as much as a shock as it is to when it happens in real estate, or when it happens in the stock market, because people aren't used to it so much in those asset classes as they are in crypto. People in crypto angels, they're used to the volatility. So there are the times when many people give up on their dreams because they cannot handle the pressure. Is there pressure in crypto? Is there pressure in those trades? Yes. Yes, there is. Absolutely. In another video, I'm going to show you from the pressure. I did 960 trades last year. There was times when I felt a lot of pressure, a lot. And, but I'll share that in another video. Okay. They think something is going wrong and they want to stop the uncomfortable feelings that change brings up. So let's just talk about this. They think something is going wrong and they want to stop the uncomfortable feelings. Okay, so let's say when you bought, this is an important question for you. When you bought whatever token it was you bought, whether it was Bitcoin, was it Ethereum, What it was Terra Luna, or it was Polkadot, and there's some of the tokens that I hold, what it was Dogs of Elon, or Kishirinu, that why did you buy it? Really think about it. You're not going to maybe be able to answer that right now, but I want you in the days ahead to just think about, why did you buy it? And do you have a trading plan? Why did you buy the particular crypto you bought and the amount of it? And be honest with yourself, because it will really help you moving forward. Make decisions about what you are going to trade. Did you FOMO? Right? Did you FOMO in? Oh my gosh, I'm going in at 67,000 because it's about to go to 100 and it's not going to come back down. Did that happen to you? Or did you go in and go, you know what, I mean, gosh, if you went in and you thought to yourself, I know it could go down, but then it's going to come back up, well, then you're fine, right? Which is sort of like the mindset that I had with things, because I've gone through a lot in those past trades that I've done. So once you have clarity on why you bought the token you bought at the price you bought, if you're upside down with it, it will help you be able to take control so that you can decide what you're going to do moving forward and not react to the markets, that you can be in control of your portfolio. In January and February, more smart money than ever has been buying into the crypto markets, shaking people out. Smart money is going in. Why does Ray Dalio have his hedge fund? Why do you think Michael Saylor's freaking out and selling? No, there's another dip. I'm sure he's got money ready. He's got investors lined up on the sidelines to go and buy whatever that dip is that's coming in. Yes, we could go down, back again down to 30,000. We could, if the whole stock market crashes, which probably is going to crash. Crypto, I mean, I would be surprised if we went below 28,000, because people like Michael Saylor and Ray Dalio and others are going to be there to buy that dip. I just don't, I would be shocked if it goes down to 20,000. Those are my thoughts on that, and I have some money on the sidelines to buy that dip as well. Okay. The faster you change, the more radical the transformation feels. Crypto is not for the faint of heart. We are at a tipping point. We are about to go into mass adoption in crypto. And, the people, the OGs who have been there from back over 10 years ago, they know, when people who bought in at $5, who people thought that they missed out at $50. So if you bought at 67,000, you're thinking, oh my gosh, and oh, maybe I should just sell something. Yeah, I believe I agree with Michael Saylor. Bitcoin is going to go to 1 million within this next decade. It is going to flip gold because it's digital gold. And what is happening globally right now? We are going into fully the digital age, whether we like it or not. As we went through the industrial age, the digital age is here. From a spiritual context, it's like the age of light. We are in that quickening, and crypto is part of that. So if you zoom out and you look ahead a few years from now, you might kick yourself that you had it at 67,000. You got scared. It's suddenly, it's at 40,000, and suddenly you're like, okay, I'm going to sell. Oh my God, it's going down some more. And then you sell at 37,000. Could you maybe just hold on? I'm not telling you to. I just want you to think about this carefully for yourself. What did I want to say? Oh, it can also feel liberating and exhilarating to be committed and see your momentum grow. You stick with it. I believe the crypto, the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, these other gems, these other fabulous tokens that are out there, like Harmony One and Polygon, and Terra Luna and Solana, some of my favorites, that momentum is going to continue to grow. Persistence is a necessity for breaking through a resistance as well as external obstacles such as criticism. I think the criticism there is of the markets, the naysayers. Oh, crypto's a scam. I mean, people have been saying that forever. Meanwhile, you've got people like Ivan Lindquist, who founded Morales Academy and has all these incredible hackathons and is building Web3. You got Graph GRT building out Web3. I mean, you just got people just doing all these incredible projects. They're not stopping, they're building it. They're not frightened, they're focused on a vision because they have a clear plan. If you've made a request to Spirit for guidance, acting upon the information you've received will be critical to your success. Now, this example is going to sound a little bit silly in regard to crypto, but I want you to just stick with me with this. It's the last, I'm going to read from the book here, this last sentence. For example, if Spirit tells you to go out, even though it's raining, go out. There may be somebody you're supposed to meet at the supermarket. It sounds so like cringy, psychic-y. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I wrote that. But
I'm sorry, but that's the cheesiest thing
it is so cheesy, isn't it, Dominic?
Yeah.
So, but let's just bring it back. There was something I wanted to say with that, and then I just started laughing at myself there. Hang on, Spirit tells us to go out, even though it's raining outside. Go, oh, okay, that's what it is. That's what I want to say. So let's say, for example, you felt compelled, like if you didn't have FOMO of going to the market, if you came across crypto because it was, I don't know, you just, however you came across it, and you got excited, you got this glimmer of, ooh, crypto, I really like it. Trust that. Sort of like going out in the rain, like going into the supermarket could be like going into the market, because the supermarket for us is getting into whichever crypto community resonates with you, connecting with people in the metaverse or who are creating NFTs and an NFT artist community, of finding your tribe, your community. So I think that there's a lot of positives to that. And I think sometimes people are just lighten it because it gets so heavy. But well, Dominic, what are your thoughts on it?
On what?
Like on crypto. I mean, you've seen me go through this crazy journey, the ups and downs. What are your thoughts? Like that silly, just everything was good. I was reading until that part about the supermarket thing. Because
that was really cool.
But what do you think? What do you know from you seeing me go through the crypto journey? And
it's been a torture. It's been a tedious journey for you at times.
Tedious. Why has it been tedious for me?
I don't know. Just a lot more dips than.
Yes, a lot more dips. Yeah,
I know the market's been bearish lately, not very bullish.
Yes, that's true. You're right.
And I've seen you get very angry about it.
Me, spiritual one, get angry.
Yeah. Spiritual one getting angry.
See, there's no filter with children. I talked to Dominic about the markets. He's 12, and I tell him to get himself educated with things. So what I wanted to show you, with that being said, I appreciate you, Dominic, with that. Oh, I want to share something really positive here. Let me just share like something cool, something very cool here. I got my certificate of completion from the Crypto Legal Summit from Mark J. Kohler and Matt Sorensen. And the Crypto Legal Summit was, thank you, Dominic. It was amazing. I learned so much. They are full of information, a huge amount of information. And we have the Crypto Tax Summit coming up in Miami, Florida, and also virtually. You can go to cryptotaxsummit.com and maybe I'll see you there. I am the live virtual MC. So meaning that for everyone who is participating online, I'm the MC for that, and then I connect with everyone there at the event, and we have a lot of fun, and we do all these giveaways and give away. Oh, what did we give away last time? We gave away Bitcoin and Ethereum and Polygon and Doge, and it was awesome. It was fantastic, and other swag as well, and books from Matt Sorensen, Self-Directed IRA Handbook that he wrote, and then also Mark J. Kohler's books as well. They do an amazing podcast as well called the Main Street Business the Main Street Business podcast. So definitely check that out as well, and check out the Crypto Tax Summit. Between 2024 and 2030, I feel really, really, really good. And that's why I personally, like, I'm just holding on to everything right now. I'm just hanging on. I want to show you briefly here. This is from my coin stats here. And if we go back, this was, you can see here, you see, I feel like I panicked. There's lessons that I went through. I feel like I panic bought on the 16th of January because I was feeling this pressure. I know I should have bought, like I nearly had bought about 2 weeks before, and then I kept feeling like, oh, I got to do it, I got to do it. And you can see here, not all of my portfolios are on here because I have stuff in Robinhood, and then I have stuff also in Gemini Earn. So you're not going to see this stuff that's here. So it says like just under 92 and $92,500, but it is actually more than, it was more than that, because you can see right now my overall balance, my coin stats, again, and not all my portfolios, is 64,850. And then look, I want you to see what happened here, right? I went down from, you look at that, how it dropped off. You see, I didn't buy at the top at 67, but you know, I bought when what was it? It was like in the low 40s and that, and then look what happened. It was like, oh, when everything just went down to 64.7, then it came back up to 81. It felt good again. Then we just trended down, went down to 57,500 from, you know, close to 100,000. So we're upside down 50%. I did not sell. The only stuff I've sold was because I was forced to sell, and that's another video I just did where Gate.io just banned US citizens. And look at this now, my friends, my crypto angels. Those of you who have been with me with the channel for a while, you know I was a massive fan of Gate. Are you looking for Gate US? You're accessing Gate from the US. It does not offer services to US users. Please visit gate.us instead for more information. But that, I was on Gate. Are you telling me now there's Gate US and I had to sell them? You've got to be kidding me. I don't know. I'm just discovering this stuff right now because I was told my Gate.io was closed. Have they just done like what Binance did, what I went through all those years ago, where Binance made me close my account, I had to get everything off of there, and then they opened Binance US. That's what it seems like what's happening. Anyway, I'm not going to go and get totally sidetracked. Coming back to this, and then you can see here, right, in this past, where we're going through. So that was January, right there, end of February, it hit a low, and then it's just, you know, just trying to fight, come up. Then we had these last few days, got a little bit, started to trend upwards. I was back up just over 80,000, going, you know what, I was like 10% upside down, and then boom, we're going back down again. So you let me know in the comments, do you think we're going to break out and move up? Or do you think we're about to really go down? I really do think if we go down on crypto, it's like, again, I think there's going to be people there buying the dip, and then there are going to be certain altcoins that are going to just die a horrible death. And I'm going to say that for another video of what I feel good about. And those are a number of the things that are in my portfolio, what I feel solid on, because my strategy at this point is that I'm basically, all the stuff I bought, I'm holding, because what I learned from Matt Sorensen and Mark J. Kohler is that all about the taxes. That's another certification I have, Crypto Tax Summit certification. And so now I like to go and have my crypto in my IRA, or if I'm trading, I don't want to pay those short-term capital gains taxes unless I like things really pump and there's some massive profits. Then I would be prepared to pay the short-term gain, but otherwise no. So I've taken more of a longer term, a more moderate outlook as an investor. There you go, there you have it. So I would just say hang on in there if you can. Don't get shaken out by the smart money. Okay, if things get bearish, just ride through it. If you don't need to take the money out, unless you have to, um, then I understand you've got to. And that's what I'm going to go back to. Do what feels right for you. Check in with yourself, see what feels true, but don't go into the FUD and don't go into the FOMO. Remember, no emotional trading. Before you do a trade, just sit, get quiet, get centered, and really ask yourself, why am I going into this particular crypto? And what do I want to happen from it? And obviously, you don't have control of that, but at least you can set a clear intention. And then, however things work out, you're going to learn a valuable lesson from it, which will help you become a better crypto trader. I'm Joanna Garzilli. This is Crypto Angel Network, and I look forward to connecting with you next time.